Hey everybody, and welcome to Leia's Lair. In this special 1-year anniversary episode, I've decided to re-release an upgraded version of my Lightsaber Styles Canon video. If you're enjoying the videos, please give them a like, share, and subscribe to the channel so I can continue making them for you. Now, before I begin, I just want to state that I'm going over just the Canon hilt styles and information on them. Therefore, I will not be including Legends hilts such as the Light Whip or the Legends meanings behind them. Also, I'll be listing a few well-known Canon users of each hilt, however these are not all the known users, so there will be others that are not in here. Alright, let's begin. As you all know, the lightsaber was the weapon of choice typically used by Force-sensitive individuals such as the Jedi and the Sith. They are made up of a plasma blade which is powered by a kyber crystal and housed in a typically metal hilt. There are 13 different lightsaber variations that are canon. The variation is typically seen in the hilt design of the saber, with different hilts used for different purposes. I will now go over each lightsaber variation and list a few known users. The most common lightsaber variation is the standard single-bladed lightsaber. This saber consisted of a straight hilt, and any specifications and features added to the hilt were custom made by the wielder to suit their own needs. Some well-known users included Anakin Skywalker, Obi-Wan Kenobi, Luke Skywalker, and Mace Windu. Another variation is the double-bladed lightsaber, also known as the saber staff. These lightsabers had a single, extra-long hilt with a blade on each end. The hilt could often be split into two separate lightsabers at the center. Some known users of the double-bladed saber include Darth Maul, Savage Opress, and Pong Krell. The double-bladed spinning lightsaber was similar to the double-bladed lightsaber, except the hilt was the same length as the standard single-bladed lightsaber, and that it was surrounded by a circular rim that could spin the blades along a track. It was specifically designed for use by the Inquisitorius, a group of dark side adepts. Unfortunately, the lightsaber suffered from many design flaws, including being easy to cut apart, as well as being a large target for disarming moves. Known users included the Grand Inquisitor, the Fifth Brother, the Seventh Sister, and the Eighth Brother. Next we have the Crossguard lightsaber. This ancient 3-blade design included a standard blade with two shorter blades at the end of the hilt perpendicular to the main blade. These two shorter blades, called keons, were used to vent excess energy and could offer minimal protection to the wielder's hands. One known user was Kylo Ren, although Ezra Bridger did find a broken Crossguard lightsaber on Malachor. The Curved-Hilt lightsaber was similar to the standard single-bladed lightsaber, except they featured a curve in the hilt. This caused the hilt to fit better into the palm of the wielder, giving them a better grip and allowing them to use one-handed fighting styles. It also allowed them to lunge and slash at their opponent with greater accuracy and finesse. A few known users in canon are Count Dooku and Asajj Ventress. The Lightsaber Pistol was exactly what the name makes it out to be. It was a single-bladed lightsaber with an attachment that allowed it to second as a blaster. It was originally designed to help Force-sensitive individuals conceal their Jedi heritage during the Galactic Empire. It was first created and wielded by Ezra Bridger. On a side note, an interesting weapon variation was the lightsaber rifle. Although not a hilt style, it was a rifle that, once a lightsaber was loaded, could produce powerful and destructive beams of energy. Held in the Jedi Temple, Jocasta Nu used this rifle with her own lightsaber. Next we have the Lightsaber Pike. Lightsaber pikes were staff-shaped, double-bladed lightsabers, although with much longer hilts. Known users were the Jedi Temple Guards. Training lightsabers were similar to the standard single-bladed lightsabers, except they were permanently set to low power. They were used often by Jedi younglings for training purposes. Shoto-style lightsabers were a variation of the single-bladed lightsaber with shorter blades and hilts. They were typically used as a secondary weapon in combat, or were used as the main weapon for wielders of short stature. A few known users are Yoda and Ahsoka Tano. The Cane Disguised lightsaber, or simply the Cane lightsaber, is similar to any other lightsaber, although the hilt is concealed as the handle of a cane. The handle could detach, and then the saber would be used normally in combat. Some known users of this concealable lightsaber were Tera Sinube and Darth Maul. The dual-phase lightsaber was a lightsaber style that contained multiple kyber crystals, which would allow for the user to change the blade length to be extended or shortened in the middle of combat. The Proto-saber was an ancient prototype lightsaber that was held in an imperial base. The hilt of the saber had a crossguard, though without the vent that typical crossguard lightsabers have, and 2 prongs sticking out on either side of the top. When ignited, white energy would light up between the 2 prongs. Finally, we have the Darksaber. This ancient and unique lightsaber is black-bladed and was created by Tari Vizsla, who's the first Mandalorian Jedi.
Legend tells that it was created over 1,000 years ago by Tar Vizsla, the first Mandalorian ever inducted into the Jedi Order. After his passing, the Jedi kept the saber in their temple. That was until members of House Vizsla snuck in and liberated it. They used the saber to unify the people and strike down those who would oppose them. One time, they ruled all of Mandalore wielding this blade.
The Darksaber blade was shorter than most other lightsabers and shaped like a traditional sword with a rectangular hilt, handguard, and a serrated emitter. Also unique to this saber was the sound it emitted, which was a higher pitch compared to other lightsabers. It is similarly powered by a crystal, although the wielder's thoughts and actions had an effect on the blade's power, as it would often produce an electric effect in response to a heightened emotional state. The Darksaber was capable of parrying other lightsaber blades, and according to Mandalorian custom, this lightsaber was supposed to be obtained by defeating the previous owner in combat. A few known users of the Darksaber have been Pre Vizsla, Darth Maul, Sabine Wren, and Bo-Katan Kryze. And there you have it, the up-to-date version of the different lightsaber hilt styles that are known and briefly explained in canon. Thanks for watching, everyone. Which is your favorite? Let me know down below in the comment section. And remember to like, share, and subscribe to the channel for more great videos to come. I hope to see you all again in Leia's Lair.